Hi everybody, it's Keren here from tuppencecoloured.co.uk. Thank you very much for joining me today. Now, normally at this point in my videos I show you something that I've been making, and then I go ahead and I show you what I used to make it and how I've made it. Today it's a little bit different. I'm actually filming this on the 16th of December. So Christmas is nearly upon us, and I've got to be honest with you, I thought I had finished with my seasonal videos for this year. I thought, yep, everybody's sick of Christmas now, let's move on to the next thing. But I kind of thought, well, what if you have got, like me, a load of bits and pieces left over and you've still got some gifts to wrap and you were looking for things that you can do with them quite quickly. So that's what I'm doing today. I'm going to base today's project on this. This is a one of the polka dot pillow boxes, and they come in packs of, I think it's 8, might be 10. I'll have to check that for you. And they come flat packed like this. And I saw an idea on a video by Helen Griffin. I think she'd made them into a cute little gift bag, and I think she used a punch board to do it. I'm not going to use a punch board. I'm going to start off with a pre-made polka dot pillow gift box, and I've got some bits and pieces. I've got some ribbon that I think I'm going to use, some scraps of card, and I've got this is my bits bag. Actually, it's some of the bits from my bits bag. Here's more of the bits from my bits bag, and here are still more bits from my bits bags, because what I do is, if I'm if I think I'm going to be using multiple images, or I'm going to be cutting out a lot of images, I'll do a lot of them at once, and then I put them in little bags, and hopefully they come in handy in the future. So today is the day that I'm hoping that they're going to come in handy. Yeah, let's see how this all works out, shall we? So as well as my bits and odds and ends, I want an oval die. Now I'm going to use the stitched ovals, but actually the ordinary ovals would work just as well. And I want one that's kind of this sort of size, because I'm going to cut out that end of the bag. So I'm positioning it carefully, because these boxes, they have a little bit cut out to help you open them when you're using them as a box. So I want to make sure that I don't cut through that, because that would spoil things. So I'm going to put my die in place just like that. I'm going to go over to my Big Shot, and I'm going to run it through, and I'm going to make a couple of passes through, because this card is, it's got a good weight to it, so it's probably going to take me 2 or 3 passes through the Big Shot to cut all the way through. So I'm going to go do that. I will be right back. And I am back, and as you can see, my Big Shot has cut a nice clean oval into my my pillow box here. I did have to go forwards and backwards through the Big Shot 3 or 4 times. Definitely wouldn't have done it on 1 or 2. 3 and 4, yeah, it was just about getting there. And so kind of 8 passes altogether, 4 forwards, 4 backwards. And I did washi tape the die down so that I could pick it up and turn it over and have a look and see if it had gone through. Okay, so while I was over there with the same set of dies, I also cut this piece of cherry cobbler, and these are the pieces that came out of the gift bag. So I'm going to use one of them to be my my gift tag, and I've gone and I've got Labels to Love, and I'm going to use this one, which says to and fro. A bit of Memento Tuxedo Black, ink it up well, lots of light tapping, and just pop it on to the tag. Okay, it's smudged a bit. I'm not going to stress about that, or am I? I might. Let's have another go. We've got 2 pieces. and that one isn't going to be visible, so let's try again. There we go, that's better. Okay. So this one's going to be my label. I should put that on one side. This one I'm going to use to build up my decoration on, because I have these bits of foliage that I've cut, and I think this is from In the Woods, and these are from I think it's Pretty Pines it's called. I will put the details up there for you to see. And what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to build up a label. Let me do it on the bag itself. Okay, so I want to make sure that it doesn't kind of overhang the top or the bottom. I don't mind if it goes off to the sides, but I don't really want it, you know, being too high. It's alright if it's wide, I just don't want it being too high. Okay, and these are all the bits of, you know, the bits of die cuts and things like that that I've cut out over the months, and I've thought, yeah, I'm going to do something with those, and I've never really gotten around to it, but I'm doing something with them now. And I'm not taking too much time. I'm actually going to see if I've got a better cut than that one. That one's looking a bit battered. I'm not taking too much time over the placement for these, because this is meant to be something that we can do quickly with things that we've already got around us, because it's probably a bit late to be ordering things in now. But one of the things we do know, you see, I've stuck those down upside down, never mind. One of the things that we do know is that, I haven't stuck it down upside down. I don't know what I'm thinking. I'm trying to talk and craft at the same time, and it never ends well. You really should stop me. Okay. Yeah, what was I saying? I can't remember now. So, yeah, these are already in the annual catalogue, and these we know are going to be carrying over. So, although they were in the Christmas holiday catalogue, actually, certainly the ones that are kind of like a rounded leaf, not quite sure what that is. Is it eucalyptus? I don't know. But, yeah, whatever it is, those are carrying over into the spring and summer catalogue, so you're still going to be able to get them. Let me pick that up. Okay, how's that looking? So now I'm going to pop my skating snowman onto the top here. And again, I'm using my liquid adhesive. Bring this forward so you can see a little bit better. Okay. So let's see how that's looking. And I think that's quite pretty. Do you think he needs a bit more here and there? What do you think? Yeah, I think you're right. I think we will just put a little bit more greenery just here and there. And there we go. Alright, now I'm going to stick this onto the front of the gift bag, and I'm just going to put adhesive just down the middle. Okay, because when I put the bottom of this bag in place, this is going to curve. And if I've stuck him down all the way around, he may distort and warp. So I'm just going to just stick him just down the middle so that the edges are kind of free. Can you see that? They kind of pop up. Okay. Right, so to make the bag shape, I'm going to put a little bit of adhesive along there and tuck that in, and then I'm going to squish that down on top of it, and I'm going to get something long and pointy like a pen. You could just use a bit of tape for this. Absolutely you could. Actually, I think I probably would have been better off sticking that on the other side. That would have given me a better look. But hey ho, you live and learn. Alright. And again, not going to get upset about it. So there's my little gift bag. Now I can pop my gift in. These happen to be a pair of my own earrings. But they are for demonstration purposes only. They fit into the gift bag. You could put quite a few sweeties in there. Candy cane, something like that. Whatever you happen to have handy. And to close it up, I have a length here of the very vanilla polka dot ribbon. So let me cut a piece of that. There we go. And I'm just going to tie that round the top. Just into a pretty bow. Now, if I want to hold that, closed, what I would do is I would pop a little bit of double-sided tape in there and just squish it closed. All right, but as I'm just making this for demonstration purposes, I'm not going to do that. And here is my tag. So I'm going to punch a hole in that. Bring in my cutting board and my screw punch, because I can't find my handheld punches. I think I've put them away for Christmas. So just press down. Whoops. Have I gone through? Yes, I have. Well, almost near enough. And where is it? This. I've got some of this. This is going to be new, coming up in the new catalogue, and it is old olive linen thread. Now, if you haven't got any of that yet, and if you're not Stampin' Up demonstrator, then you won't have been able to get hold of it yet. You can just use linen thread or cotton or whatever it is you happen to have around. Baker's twine would be absolutely top notch for this. Okay, so through front to back and around the top. And there's my tag. Oops. I'm just deciding whether I want to put a little bit of... Yes, I think I do. This is also from the same set as the snowmen, the Spirited Snowman, which is retiring. And if I really wanted to bling it up, I could get some of the red rhinestones that we've got this year, but I haven't got any out, so I'm not going to. Okay, so let's... You know what, I'm going to untie this bow. I'm going to redo this bow. Come on, there you go. And I'm going to tie this on instead. Let's push it off to one side. There we go. It hangs off over there. And Let me put the bow back. And actually thinking about it, probably didn't need to take the bow off, but never mind. You know, sometimes I think these things through, and sometimes they just happen. And today this is a video that is just kind of happening. Because I honestly thought I was done with Christmas. Just gonna fiddle around with a bow, trim off the ends. And there you go. And that is it. A super quick and easy wrapping for a last minute gift. Now obviously I had these bits and pieces already done that I'd done when I was making other projects, and if you hop back through my videos you'll probably come across the way I coloured in the snowman and die cutting out these little bits of greenery. They are cut in Mossy Meadow if you're interested, but of course you could adapt this to whatever it is you've got handy. And to be honest with you, if you just made the little gift bag and just wrapped a piece of pretty paper around it with a stamped message on it, I think that would look super good as well. But that is it for today. Do hope that you've enjoyed this video. If so, I would be thrilled to bits if you would give me a like, leave me a comment. Why not even subscribe to my video? Go on, be a devil. But for now, thank you very much for joining me, and I hope that I'm going to see you again sometime soon. Bye bye.